Hi everyone, today I'm gonna show you how we can hide files in Windows 10 without using the third-party applications or using it at the very minimum level such as WinRAR or something. And okay, let's start. First of all, let's say we have a txt file that's very important for us and has very sensitive information into it. Alright, so for those who hasn't the extension name at the end of the file, we should enable it. And for enabling it, we should go to My Computer. We can open it clicking the Windows button and the E, the letter E. And I have the Russian version of the Windows, but the basically idea is the same. We click on the Views panel here. Vid is the views in Russian. So here will be 3 checkbox. We should tick the second one. Without it, the extension name of the file will be invisible. So for making it visible, we should tick this checkbox, alright, the extension name. After that, we will have the opportunity to modify the extension of the file, which is very useful for us in this scenario. So let's say we have a very sensitive information here, let's say passwords from social networks and something like this. So it's a very, let's say we have some password, very sensitive information that we want to hide. Alright, there is a proverb that says if you want to hide something effectively, just put it on a very visible place. So we're going to stick to this philosophy and we're not going to hide it in somewhere, folders or something like this. Here, I mean, in deeply hidden places, but instead we're going to just change this extension. Look at it, look at this trick. At the first layer of security, we can just change the txt to mp3, so it will act like it was an mp3 file. Okay, while we hover on it, we still have the type definition, which is here in Russian, текстовой документ, which means the text file. But I think nobody will, suspect on this and hover it and waiting for watching the type of the file. We can even rename it to something like this. If you're a fan of Michael Jackson, which I am, to something like this, black or white. Okay, let's say we downloaded it, which I do a lot of times from YouTube by the service. Okay, so we have this file that is not gonna open anything and showing us, okay, look at it. It's now it changes type. It shows that it's mp3 file. By the way, it's okay, it works. So, not suspect at all. But if anybody opens it and see that it weighs only 43 bytes, it is suspicious, and he can or she can just delete it. And as an extra layer of security, what we can do now, we can place it in a special folder, just an ordinary folder, but we will make it special, but now it's just an ordinary folder. Okay, it's in a folder, and what we can do, we can change the icon, go to properties. It's in Russian, but you can find it here in the panels. Here will be the change the icon, and there is an icon built in the Windows that is like this, just transparent thing. I don't know how to name it. But what about the name? The name's still visible, and we don't want to make it visible. We can name it like space, but you can't name file or folder space in Windows. So what we're gonna do now, it's a little trick just click on Alt and 255 from the numpad. Okay, I didn't check it with the ordinary numbers on the top of the keyboards, but with numpad it's gonna work 100%. Just click on Alt and type 255. You can find it here. The magic sequence of keys, Alt and 255 from the numeric keypad. Oh yeah, it's a requirement, I think. So it will rename your file to empty space. Okay, but here is the folder and we have the file in it. So it's a second extra layer of security, but we have the third layer of security. All right, what we can do for going further, we can add our file to archive. My archive options here are in French because I learned French. I install it in French. So ajouter un archive means add to archive. So basically you should just add it to a WinRAR, but it's very important to make and count some points. So we should take this checkbox. It's written in French, verrouiller l'archive, which means lock the archive. You should find that option, lock the archive. And définir mot de passe, which means set a password. And chiffrer le nom de fichier. You should take the second one also for hiding the file name, also for encrypted also. Okay, so let's say we set some password. We click on OK, and here we go. We have the WinRAR. We can delete it. We have the WinRAR. But for opening it, it's required to type a password, and if we type it wrong, it's not gonna be open. So it's super effective for, encrypt our file. So it's the third layer of security, but it's not the final, least but not the last. Or last not least. I'm confused. Okay, so let's say before adding it to the encrypted RAR, what we can do more? We can, or after, it doesn't matter. You can do it after or before, or even before and after. We can go to, okay, it's kind of involving the third-party service, but I'm going to show you it because I like it. It's very effective. hat.sh, and it's very, very simple in using. Here, you choose your file. You type here secret password. It's desirable to make it different. So let's say we write here in reverse. So click on encrypt, and here we go. And we can now download the encrypted file, which is here. Look, we can delete the previous one, rename it from encrypted to just ordinary Michael Jackson black or white. But what the special thing about it? If we want to open the txt file again, we can change the extension to txt again, and it should be open. But let's see what the content of the txt file now. Okay, the content has been changed. It's encrypted using hat and blah blah blah. Why? Because it's an encrypted file. Even somehow we'll manage that you should change it to the txt file, and he changed it to the txt file, he will get nothing. Okay, because he should go to hat.sh, upload the file there, type here the secret password, decrypt it, and download the decrypted file, and after all this procedure we will have our initial result. So you can encrypt your file, okay, just like here, it's an encrypted file. Change this extension, add it to the archive, setting the password, which will be different from the encryption. And now you can even change the extension of the RAR itself, making it, for example, JPEG file. I'm a big fan of the kittens, so I will make it kitten JPEG. And what's more, you can even add an extra layer again. You can upload this file to here and encrypt it again. Okay, and for example, again, the different password here, encrypt, download the encrypted file, and look at here. Kitten JPEG. And now let's look at our situation. We have the hidden folder. Inside it there is an encrypted and hidden by extension, confusing by extension file. So first of all, you should change it to RAR, and still it won't be opened because it's encrypted. So the next step, you should decrypt the RAR. After decrypting, you should extract the inner file, which will be the Michael Jackson MP3. You should decrypt it also, and you should change this extension again. And after all this procedure, you will have the real content. It's super secure. And let's make in JPEG. Okay, so till now we have a super secure system, but we still don't want to, when we click, for example, Ctrl A, select all, we have this empty space here. So we want to somehow even make it better. How can we make it better? Alright, so we can just go to properties of the folder. It's in Russian, but it's not so hard to manage. There will be hidden checkbox, skryty in Russian. You check it and you click on OK, and you click OK, and look, we still have it here. Why? Because we have here again the same place where we enabled the extension name. There is a third option. It's in Russian skrytые элементы, which means hidden elements. So if you tick it, if you check it, the hidden elements will be visible at this level. But if there is no tick there, there is no check, even selecting the wall directory, wall files and folders, it will be completely invisible. Completely invisible. So first you should somehow manage to make it, I don't remember whether it's by default ticked or not, but if it's not, it's even better. So first of all, you should tick it. Then you should somehow manage that there is a folder. You open it, and after you should, oh, by the way, it is hidden also. It propagates even for the inner files. Okay, so after that, you should change an extension, decrypt it, find the password. After decryption of the RAR, you have find the password of the RAR, which is a different password. Okay, you can decrypt the RAR. Let's say we want to, for example, oh my god, I don't remember the password. Oh no, damn. Oh my god. And by the way, it's very important to take into the consideration, you shouldn't forget your password. Otherwise, you're not gonna have an access to your files forever. Okay, so okay, I don't remember the password. I don't remember. But once you type here your password that you used at an encryption process, so you can decrypt your file. Here it is. Okay, I found it. So you decrypt your RAR. When you open it, there is still required a new password that you set for WinRAR, which has nothing to do with the encryption process in the .sh side service. So typing here the password, you open it, but there is still nothing because you should change this extension. Okay, so only after managing all these procedures and changing its extension to txt, you can open it, and it's still encrypted, the txt file itself. So you should decrypt it again, and if all passwords are different, it will be the super security. Absolutely. So decrypting it, great stuff. So now we have our password, which is great. And by the way, it can be not only txt, you can have your, let's say, a secret photo. For example, here I have a photo. I want to encrypt it, I want to hide it, okay? So I can go vice versa. For example, I can name it secret or txt. Meanwhile, it's a, okay, it's the content of the image in a txt format. So it's not applicable only to txt files. You can hide in this manner any file and make it very, very secure. This method, this way to hide the folders, I made up it personally, and I hope you liked it, and I think it will be useful for you to use it. Thank you for watching, for your attention. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.